And in the misty woods where the shadows lie, there's a creature lurking beneath the sky. With a stride so long and a roar so deep, they say he wanders where the wild things sleep. Footprints in the mud, echo in the night, a glimpse of fur, then he's gone from sight. People say it's just a tale, a story to conceal, but I'm here to tell you, Bigfoot is real. Bigfoot is real. He's more than a myth, he's out in the forest just beyond the mist. You can laugh all you want, but the truth's revealed. Bigfoot is real, yeah, Bigfoot is real. From the mountains high to the river's bend, he's a legend that the wild will defend. A creature lost between time and space, leaving whispers in the trees, never a trace. Eyes in the dark like burning coals, a ghost in the pines where the moonlight rolls. Some say I'm crazy chasing what I feel, but I've seen the signs, yeah, Bigfoot is real. Bigfoot is real. He's more than a myth, he's out in the forest just beyond the mist. You can laugh all you want, but the truth's revealed. Bigfoot is real, yeah, Bigfoot is real. From the mountains high to the river's bend, he's the legend that the wild will defend. A creature lost between time and space, leaving whispers in the trees, never a trace. Eyes in the dark like burning coals, a ghost in the pines where the moonlight rolls. Some say I'm crazy chasing what I feel, but I've seen the signs, yeah, Bigfoot is real. Some call him a monster, some say it's a joke, but I've walked in the woods and I smelled the smoke. There's a presence out there, a shadow that roams, and deep in my heart I know I'm not alone. Bigfoot is real, he's more than a dream. He's out in the forest, downstream from the stream. You can doubt all you want, but the truth stands still. Bigfoot is real, yeah, Bigfoot is real. So if you're out at night and you feel that chill, don't ignore the rustle, don't question the thrill, because somewhere out there where the wild things heal, Bigfoot is real, yeah, Bigfoot is real.
I won't beat around the bush. It's been a tough day. It's been a tough day in the office. It's been stressful. You know, one of my there's only one thing in life that sends a shiver down my spine, and that's Bigfoot, that's for sure. But we have got a lot to talk about tonight. We've got a lot to talk about. One of the things we like to talk about is how the attention shifts. How when attention should be shone on one person, gets shifted onto the other. And that's definitely happened today. We've got one individual who we all know we're talking about, goes out there, claims he's perfect in every way, shape or form. Claims that he isn't a bully, that he just calls out scumbags here and there. Calls out lies too, but yet, in the same breath, propagates lies. And of course, we had Trouser Mouse replying to Neon Knight, saying, "Oh, I don't know anything about this. What are you on about?" But which is a blatant lie, because Harry Munker revealed his vile lies about a certain individual within the chat of a premiere of the Mouse, and I've even got the Mouse replying. You know, what did the Mouse say in response? I've got it written down somewhere. Oh, here it is. Yes. The Mouse whose son? Tell us more, Harry. I didn't hear about that. I heard nothing about that, Tony. But then later goes on and says, no, I never knew anything about it. And then we've got all that, you know, shifting attention by claiming I'm Neon Knight. Just like it's been claimed that I'm Project Nightlarp. And what this essentially does, it shifts the attention from the real culprits onto somebody else. And that's how they get away with it. That's how they, you know, they can carry on their BS. And I did notice that person who's going around making out that I'm Neon Knight. He describes himself as a long-time supporter of James Hind. It made me laugh because it demonstrates how stupid anyone is if they support James Hind. I mean, the very fact that they claim to support James Hind reveals how stupid they are. Because you've got to be a bit like wonky in your head to support the likes of James Hind. And of course, that absolutely got confirmed when he comes out with his reasoning that I'm Neon Light. Absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. But yeah, it's been a stressful day. I mean, as you appreciate, I have an Achilles heel. I have one thing that sends a shiver down my spine, and that's Bigfoot. And so when individuals out there, you know, who are like losing the argument, so to say, listen, I'm losing the argument with you. I'm going to get my mate. I'm going to get my Yeti mates on you. I'm calling up Bigfoot. Then, of course, you know, fucking hell. All of a sudden, I get the shakes and the sweat, if you know what I mean.
In the town where the winds whisper tales of old stands a man with a voice of gold. Matt Taylor, known for his unyielding fight, but there's one thing that dims his light. Oh, Matt Taylor, with your words like steel, there's one force that makes you feel that chill down your spine, the sweat on your brow. Sussex police, your Achilles heel now. He's fought battles with words sharp and clear, but against their force he knows his fear. The knock on the door, the night turns to dread, the moment he loses all control instead. Oh, Matt Taylor, with your strength of will, there's one entity that makes you still. The power they wield, the law they uphold, leaves you shivering in the cold. Oh, Matt Taylor, with your words like steel, there's one force that makes you feel. There's one force that makes you feel the chill down your spine, the sweat on your brow. Sussex police, your Achilles heel now. Oh, Matt Taylor, with your words like steel, there's one force that makes you feel the run chill down your spine, the sweat on your brow. Sussex police, your Achilles heel now. Fought battles with words sharp and clear, but against their force he knows his fear. The knock on the door, the night turns to dread, the moment he loses all control instead. Oh, Matt Taylor, with your strength of will, there's one entity that makes you still. The power they wield, the law they uphold, leaves you shivering in the cold. They can break through your walls, take what you hold dear, seize your voice, your freedom, your career. In a cell, your silence, no internet to tweet. Sussex police, they lay your heart at their feet. You face storms with a smile, with a jest, but this fear, it's a notch above the rest. In the quiet, in the dark, when you're all alone, this is the battle you've never known. Oh, Matt Taylor, with your words like steel, there's one force that makes you feel. There's one force that makes you feel the chill down your spine, the sweat on your brow. Sussex police, your Achilles heel now. Oh, Matt Taylor, with your words like steel, there's one force that makes you feel the run shell down your spine, the sweat on your brow. So here's to the man who stands tall and free, but remembers the power of the law's decree. In every tale of bravery, there's a twist, a reel for Matt Taylor, it's his Achilles heel. Remember the night, remember the fear, the one thing that can make you disappear.
Well, of course, it comes as no surprise at all that the people who can't win an argument against me, so to say, runs to the Yetis. When in doubt, go and get Bigfoot on your side. Oh, here we have Neon Knight. Hello, Neon Knight. Just to prove I'm not Matt, here I am commenting, stop stirring it, mouse. Thank you ever so much for coming in, Neon Knight. But it is actually quite, it confirmed something to me. It confirmed to me that anyone who is a supporter of James Hind has got to be a screw loose. I mean, why else would you support someone like James Hind if a screw isn't loose? And so by claiming Neon Knight proved that person, Silent Gamer, is a nutter. Yes, indeed. Thank you ever so much. Welcome, welcome. I mean, the point I made in my statement, and thanks ever so much, Neon Knight. I know you don't, I think you said something like you don't watch. I understand. Thank you for making the exception, you know. The point I want to make is you are aware that Sussex police have had all my equipment and they've gone through it with a tooth comb, so to say. Not that they actually go through with a tooth comb, because I'm sure there's more technical procedures, but they've forensically examined all my computer equipment. So they know my accounts. They know everything. And so, yeah, thanks ever so much, Neon Knight. Got to go now. I mean, I don't expect Neon Knight to hang around MattTaylorTV. He's far too sophisticated. But mind you, that's not to say unsophisticated people only watch MattTaylorTV. You understand me? Very sophisticated people watch MattTaylorTV, actually. Just like, you know. But yeah, the whole reason Neon Knight is coming in, just wanted to make the point that he's not Matt Taylor. I mean, I personally think the only way Neon Knight can 100% prove and put to mind the silliness of the likes of Silent Gamer is to come on and actually speak. I personally think that's the only way, because these supporters of James Hind, they're so wonky, something's missing in their brain, that they would honestly think, oh no, that was still Matt Taylor. Oh yeah, no, that was Matt Taylor. He was talking to himself. It's obvious. It's obvious that Matt Taylor, because he, as soon as he went live, guess who was the first one in the chat? Neon Knight. And he denied it was Matt Taylor, so it was obviously Matt Taylor.
And I support James Hynd because I'm clever. Yeah, I'm clever.
And so I personally think the only way to, convince idiots who support, James Hynd is to actually come in and speak. So that invitation is open to Neon Night because that's the only way we're going to convince these idiots. Big shout out to Katie in the chat. Hello, Katie. And all this does is just deflect attention away from where it should be to somewhere else. Okay, Neon Knight, he or she feels strongly about what's happened to A1000. I feel strongly too. Because I hate bullies. And I'm sure a lot of people hate bullies too. It's not just me. I'm not alone in that. A lot of people don't like unfairness. I think it's a part of being a human. And when I see injustice, I call it out. Just like someone I know, Quigley. I'm not a bully. I just mock scumbags here and there, call out lies too. That's fine. That's fine. But what isn't fine is that you are a bully and you lie. And that is the difference. Not very Christian, as Justin says. So, and then we got Mouse lying. We got Neon Knight going in and saying, come on, Mouse, when are you going to challenge Harry? And then the Mouse going, what? Oh, what? I don't know anything about it. Nothing was said on my platform. Well, it was. Because that was where it was actually spread in the first place. As Katie says, Harris is spewing. I can't go on. I won't go on. But I do love the new name Justin has given to Harry. Harry Mocker. No, but, to be fair, it's been a stressful day because I have got an Achilles heel. And that is a in-depth, inbred, installed fear of Bigfoot. So whenever anyone threatens me with the Yetis, a shiver does go down my spine. And of course, I should expect it now. When you feel as if you can't get the better of me, who else can you turn to other than the Bigfoots of the world, And I have to deal with that. It's not nice having 7-foot hairy Yetis smash your front windows in, crawl in and take everything. Worse than anything. These big fat hairy Yetis, they just smash the fridge. They take everything. And they love that powdered soup. I've got loads of powdered soup in my cupboard. And they always take the powdered soup. And it's just like, at least leave the powdered soup. But no, they take it. But being on a serious issue. And thanks, Katie, for being in the chat. And I do find it awkward. Okay? I do find it awkward. It's not nice to talk about. But here we have an individual, Tony Quigley, coming in and making a very serious false claim that A1000's son was nabbed by the pedo hunters. You know what I mean? And we all know pedo hunters because they stream it live. So it'll be very easy to prove that. And again, on top of what Katie says, her son's going through a bereavement, and her son's she's had to deal with death threats against her son by the usual suspects in chat rooms. Big shout out to I have the longest dick. You do make me laugh. I have the longest dick, 6 feet, medical condition. Spot on 6 o'clock, 19 seconds. Welcome. Kater says, I had to report his video in 2022 for targeting my son. He is welcome to provide the proof of his claims. I mean, and of course, that gets congratulated by Justin. Because it's not nice to watch. I mean, the level of misogyny, that misogynistic hate speech that we see on YouTube, it's just not nice. It's not clever, and it's vile. I mean, how many times have we heard men out there calling for other women to be slapped? Absolutely. I mean, I'm laughing because it's so vile and serious. And this is what the usual suspects do. They nudge the light from where it should be shone onto somewhere else. Let's just look at the facts. Harry Munker, real name Tony Quigley, comes on, makes false allegations, provides no proof. Neil Knight comes and challenges the mouse. The mouse denies all knowledge when we know that's a lie. The mouse was in full knowledge because Harry Munker made those vile allegations during its chat. And then, to deflect the attention, we have long-time supporters of James Hind, who, I'd just like to remind everyone, is a Satanist. He's happy to boast of his belief that he is the highest authority and there is no authority above him, that there is no God, that he is his own God. For me personally, anyone who has that mindset are very dangerous. So here we have a supporter of James Hind coming in, deflecting that attention from where it should be by making an absolutely ridiculous statement that I am Neon Knight. Even with Neon Knight coming in the chat room today, I still don't think that will convince anyone. The only way these idiots will be convinced I'm not Neon Knight is if Neon Knight came in and spoke to me. Then maybe, then just maybe, they'll think, oh, okay, Matt isn't Neon Knight. Without the obvious fact that Sussex police have gone through my IT equipment forensically and they know exactly what my accounts are. And if I was running accounts which I don't claim to run, they would know about it. Trollcomments.wordpress.com. But I did like the thing that was, he said, Matt Taylor is a cleverer troller who has had many YouTube channels over the years, which many are not aware of. Yeah, okay. A1000 says Neon has been around for a long time. Thank you ever so much, Katie. I wasn't aware of that. Oh, we have Michael. We have Michael in the chat. So I don't know how Michael of the Mouse family can justify saying in response to Neon Knight, I wasn't aware of any. What are they? He's made no claims on any of my YouTube channels about this. I have no other contact with him. When he knows very well, Tony wrote, now you know why she sticks by Nonce's mouse. 'Cause her son is one, and so is she. To which the mouse replied, whose son? Tell us more, Harry. I didn't hear anything about that. I've heard nothing about that, Tony. So we have a liar in the guise of Mouse who comes in and thinks it's clever to go bouncy, 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 bounce. And then we have, you know, other men, so-called men, running to Bigfoot and asking for help. Oh, Bigfoot, Matt Taylor. I just can't do anything about Matt Taylor. He's just like, he's outwitting us. Bigfoot, can you help us, Bigfoot? It's just a joke. I mean, the whole lot is a joke. And I can't believe I've got myself in the middle, entrenched in this goddamn joke we call our crazy corner of YouTube. It makes me laugh because it's a joke. You lot are a joke. And I'm not talking about you, Katie or Justin. There's some very serious people on here. But there are a lot of jokers. Myself included, to be fair. Right, I'm going to play a promotional video. I am going to make myself a refreshment.
Hey everyone, today we're diving into a truly disturbing story involving online defamation and the devastating impact it can have on families. Tony Quigley, a controversial figure in the online world, has sparked outrage after allegedly spreading malicious lies about the son of a popular YouTuber. Quigley claimed that the young man had been nabbed by pedo hunters, a statement he supposedly got from a shady sock puppet account named Arthur Soaf. But it didn't stop there. He went on to attack the boy's mother, calling her a nonce protector and a dirty stank. These claims have been widely condemned as baseless and cruel. Critics are quick to point out that paedophile hunters, known for live streaming their confrontations, would have produced solid evidence if there were any truth to Quigley's statements. But guess what? No evidence has surfaced, making Quigley's accusations look even more dubious. Quigley insists he's not being a bully, claiming he's just mocking scumbags and calling out lies. But many see this as nothing more than bullying behavior. His harmful comments are now under heavy scrutiny, with people accusing him of spreading falsehoods just to ruin reputations. The YouTuber in question has publicly denounced these claims and revealed that her son has even received death threats from other YouTube trolls. This has rallied supporters who are calling for greater accountability online. This incident is a harsh reminder of the dangers of misinformation and the importance of verifying claims before sharing them. Whether Quigley acted out of malice or sheer negligence, the damage to this family's reputation is undeniable. As calls grow for Tony Quigley to apologize and retract his statements, he has yet to respond to the mounting criticism. Stay tuned for updates and remember, always think before you share.
I mean, you can support Tony Quigley if you want. You can protect Tony Quigley if you want. But just be aware that by doing so, you are protecting misogynistic hate speech. You're protecting lies. You're protecting slander, libel. You're protecting nasty individuals who think they're perfect. I'll be back in a mo.
They're calling me names I can't repeat, dragging my soul through the dirt on the street. They think their lies can take me down, but I'm still here, standing my ground. I hear the whispers, the venom they spit. They want me silent, they want me quit, but they don't know the strength I keep, the truth inside that runs so deep.
Yes. Look, you know, I'm not here. Hello, Lenny. I'm not here. I'm not here to tell you what to think. But I am here to influence you. I want to influence you with reason, rhyme, and facts. I don't want to tell you. It's difficult. It's difficult for me because we're dealing with people who think they are perfect. We're dealing with people who think they do no wrong. When we all know none of us are perfect. I don't pretend at all to make out I'm perfect. None of us are perfect. I think Babs was talking about this earlier on, wasn't she? She said, if you come across anyone who says they're perfect, you're fully warranted to go, oi, shat it, no one's perfect. And I believe that. And so, I don't want to tell you what to think. I want to influence you. I want to influence you by providing information that you may not otherwise be aware of. And I want to present that information to you in an entertaining, educational way, hence the songs. Babs for UK. She's another one who's been influenced by others. I don't know what Babs UK surname is. Apparently, according to, I just reading Lenny's comment there. Hello, Neon Knight, newcomer to this neighborhood. Apparently, according to Katie, who not so long ago said Neon Knight's been around for about 10 years. But also, what we learned from Neon Knight's. Have I missed the rat? Yeah, the rat was on. We've also learned from Neon Knight that he or she hardly ever comes in on MattTaylorTV. Again, I'm glad you're here, Neon Knight, because I think the only way you will convince idiots, for want of a better word, anyone who supports James Hind has got to be an idiot. There's got to be a screw loose. There's just got to be. So I believe the only way you can convince idiots that I'm not you is if you come on and just speak with me. Just for, no matter how briefly, that's the only way you can convince these people that I am not you and you are not I. So where was I? None of us are perfect. I don't pretend to be perfect. Matt, we all accept you're a flawed genius. Shut up. Don't, because you know how much I love that, Lenny. Lenny, stop saying, fucking, look, you've made me put that up on the screen now. You know what I'm like. You know I'm like, you know I love, you know my ego, you bastard, Lenny. Fucking hell. I love it. More, give me more. You know, shut up. Look, I do this for fun, okay? I do it for fun. But also, there's a seriousness about it. I'm a serious man, ultimately. And I do not fucking like bullies. I fucking just don't like bullies. And I also don't like people. I don't like misogynistic hate speech. I was brought up around women. I was brought up in a single family, my mother and sister. And in my wider family, I had 12 aunties. And then I had loads of older female cousins. So listen, I love women in a nice, wholesome sense, okay? Women are what make the world go round. Women are what keeps the world going. And one thing I fucking hate more than anything else are people who bully women. People who bully women, kids, and the elderly. And that's what all of you, and I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about you, do. How you beat John Manoa, how you beat all the women in this scene. It's fucking not nice. It ain't cool. It ain't pretty. It ain't fucking clever. And it gets my fucking back up, to be honest. And so when I see fucking nasty toe rags who think they're perfect going around spreading vile lies, and I tell you, that is a vile lie. To say someone's son was nabbed by the pedos, that's horrible. That's a fucking horrible lie. It's just like the lies I have to fucking put up with by James Hind, saying Jake and I were hanging outside schools wanting to kidnap kids. I've put up with stupid, vile lies directed at myself. I can handle it, just about. And I'm sure Katie can handle it too. Katie has never asked for help. That's why much I actually respect her for that. And that's the same with Kaylee as well. They don't ask for help. They deal with it themselves. But still, that's not going to stop me calling out nasty, misogynic hate speech. And Neon Knight independently heard the same thing and feels the same way. And so does Justin. And so, as far as I know, and I don't know what sex Neon Knight is, let's assume he's masculine because he uses the word knight. So the only people I know calling out this vile behaviour is myself, Justin, and Neon Knight. Who else? I haven't heard Lenny criticise anyone. Lenny just sits on the fucking fence. He ain't going to criticise anyone. And the mouse, he wants us to think he's a male. Loads of people think he's a granny. The mouse is like, oh, I don't know anything about it. What are you on about? I wasn't aware of any. What are you on about? What are they? He's made no claims on my YouTube channels about this. Yes, he fucking did. You lying little toe rag. Yes, he fucking did. Because ultimately, we have to police our own community here. And I don't mean run into the fucking Yetis whenever you've had a proverbial slap around your face. Oh, Bigfoot, Matt Taylor's got one over on me. Can you go and sort him out? Can you go and smash through his window and take all his dried soup? Emily was on Moon's Live on me 12th to 11th December laughing along. Just as Emily was in Mouse's chat a few nights ago laughing along with Danny West and Harry. The mouse thinks it's funny to compare the mother of my children to a prostitute. The mouse thinks it's funny to compare my mother to a prostitute. And you lot, and I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about you, laugh along with it. And we're all meant to be mature adults. Really? Do you really feel as if you're mature adults when you laugh along with misogynistic hate speech that spews from these weirdo fucking idiots? It certainly doesn't seem like that to me. It seems to me that you're weak-minded individuals who laugh along because you're scared you yourself are going to get bullied if you don't laugh along. That's what it seems like to me. Shut it, Lenny. I don't care. I'm not trying to drag you into anything, Lenny. You volunteer. You come out and make fucking stupid statements. Okay? If you don't like the heat in this kitchen, you know what you can do, Lenny. Right? You're another one who just goes along with the narrative because you don't want anyone to turn on you. Well, I'll tell you, that's going to get you nowhere in life. If you don't make a fucking stand, we'll all go down with a ship, so to speak. Oh, go on, have a body drop somewhere else, Lenny. Oh, sorry, everyone. Lenny's upset now. Lenny's upset. Oh, poor Lenny's upset. Fucking hell. What's this? What's this song?
My life been twisted, battered, and bruised. For far too long I've been lost, misused. Pushed around in words like chains, drowning in a sea of their hate and pain.
But deep inside there's a spark, a flame, a voice that whispers rise again. No more shadows, no more lies. I'm reaching up, touching the skies. I'm taking back control, reclaiming.
But anyway, look, MattTaylorTV isn't for the faint-hearted, okay? It just isn't. So if you feel as if the subject matter gets a bit too hairy for you, I really suggest you just turn off. Because I'm not going to change my rhetoric to appease you. And I'm not here to follow your narrative. I'm not here to make you feel better about yourself. I'm not here to comfort you. And I know that sounds terrible. But that's how it is. I'm here to influence you. Because a lot of people need influencing. You've been so brainwashed by a bunch of fucking evil idiots that you need influencing. You need having your head wobbled. Lenny makes out he has no idea what's going on, but then again, he knows everything that's going on. I've had a very stressful day, Lenny. I've had a very stressful day, but you're not worried about that, are you, Lenny? You're just worried about yourself. And I get that. You stay worried about yourself, Lenny. You just stay in your corner, but regrettably, you'll stay lonely when you just worry about yourself. We need to call these people out. I'm okay being called out. I don't pretend to be perfect. The only thing I ask is that you get your facts straight before you call me out. Don't call me out on lies. That don't work for me. That don't do anything for me except get my back up. Call me out on the facts. Call me out on the truth. Don't say I've got a conviction for stalking because that isn't factually correct. But you can say I've got an SPO. That's fine. But that doesn't mean I've got a conviction for stalking. It just means I've got an SPO which was given to me during the lockdown without legal representation. And that's as far as I'm comfortable to explain anything to you. So I'm more than happy to be called out on the truth. Call me out on the truth. I welcome it because I'm not perfect. I have lied. I have cheated. I have deceived. I put my hands up to it. But don't make out you haven't lied. Don't make out you haven't cheated. Don't make out you haven't deceived. Because we all do, because we're all not perfect. Over to Neon Knight. You know what I mean at Neon Knight? You got to come on. That's the only way we can convince these idiots. I asked Mouse to question Harry Tony over what he said about Katie and her son, and he still won't. Yet I'm the one who should be always be challenged to provide proof over what I say. And this is one of their tactics, because they shift the light of accountability. They shift it from the people where it should be shone upon to somewhere else. Neon Knight rightly asked Mouse to answer the following question, and the Mouse replied, I wasn't aware of any. What are they? He's made no claims on any of my YouTube channels about this. I have no other contact with him, which is a blatant lie. Because Tony wrote on his channel, now you know why she sticks by Nonce's Mouse, because her son is one, and so is she. To which the Mouse replied, whose son? Tell us more, Harry. I didn't hear about that. I've heard nothing about it. Now, this is interesting. Lenny's... Oh, no, not Lenny. Oh, here it was. Lenny says, Matt needs to get a lie detector test sorted, Jeremy Cole style. Now, this, it reminds me of when I was having tea and cakes with the Chief Constable, Martin Richards, back in the day, Sussex Police. It was when I was standing as the Police Crime Commissioner in 2011, 2012. And we were all having tea and cakes in the Chief Constable's office. And Detective Nick Green, murder detective. So Detective Nick Green was in there. I was chatting to Nick Green. And I said to him, you know, would you prefer those Judge Dredd style lie detectors? Would it make your life easier? And Nick Green said, no. I don't want any of that crap. I want to be able to solve crime by the evidence found, by the evidence uncovered, that alone. And that always stuck with me. So that was Nick Green as a seasoned detective. You know, Nick Green, he's the one you go to when there's a murder in Sussex. He's the guy who solves serious, diabolical crime. And he's like, no, I don't need a lie detector, thank you very much. None of that bullshit. Evidence is enough for me. And so Lenny's comment just reminded me of that then. Yeah. Listen, I used to be a military policeman, don't you know? I know a lot of people, you know, want to say I'm not. And this goes back to, if you're going to call me out on the facts. Don't call me out by saying I wasn't in the army, because that will get you nowhere. It won't get you anywhere. It just makes you look an idiot. Call me out for what I've done. Call me out with the truth. I'll stick my hand up to it. I'm happy. I'm happy to be called out on the truth. But when you start calling me out for not being a Royal Military Policeman, what? I'm not going to take that because it isn't true. Of course I'm going to retaliate and come back and go, oh, you lying idiot. That's not true. You get what I'm saying? Over to Katie, who says, I see it. It warranted no response. Right, quite right. I put it down to them drinking as there was a premiere before and Emily went to bed. Yet there he was spewing BS. Look, thank you, Katie. And this really puts to bed the whole thing. And this is how forgiving Katie is. Katie saw it. Katie knew it was BS. And she, in a way, forgave him. It warranted no response. I put it down to them drinking. That's, you know, and that shows Katie's class above theirs. And yeah, that's you know, I'm glad you shared that. Dan, hello. All right, everyone. Hello, Dan. Welcome. Thanks for saying hi. Because as you all know, there's nothing better to jumping in and saying hi. If you haven't jumped in and said hi, please do so. Don't be shy. Jump in and say hi. Be brave and take the plunge onto MattTaylorTV. Of course, I understand some people are unable to because of bridges burnt, etc. Just proving I'm not neon either. Hey, listen, the only way to prove to these idiots is by coming on and actually speaking with me. That's the only way. That's the only way you convince these people. A1000 says, I recorded it. Went to put it up, but then didn't want to. It's 2025. He and Emily were told to leave me alone in 2022. It's relentless. Of course it is. And, you know, I take my hat off you for your restraint, because I obviously haven't got the restraint of Katie, and I should do. But it's just me. It winds me up. Misogynistic hate speech winds me up. Big shout out to Katie. Good to see you in there, Katie. Good to see you in here. Dan. Over to Bex, who says, had enough of being trolled for over a week. I know, that's YouTube for you. And I've got no advice. You know, I know these people, they can run to the Yetis. They've got a hotline to the big feet. Bigfoot. Sort him out. Great to see so many people in the chat. Thank you ever so much. As I always say, and I won't stop saying it. Don't be shy, jump in and say hi. Be brave and take the plunge onto MattTaylorTV. You know you want to. It's that YouTube channel you hate to love and love to hate, if you know what I mean. Thank you ever so much, everyone. There's nothing I love better than a healthy chat room. Katie says, I have a lot going on. He is nothingness, as is TM to me. Yeah, I mean, and you know, actually, I'm going to take that mindset. I'm going to adopt that mindset and carry it on, because, you know, and I realise now, just with Katie being so cool about it, I shouldn't have risen to it. I could have saved myself a lot of time and energy. It's just that I fucking can't stand it. I can't stand bullies. It gets my back up, man. Especially those bullies who make out they're so perfect. Oh, it winds me up. Thank you, Lenny, for such wise words. Hello, Bex. Good to see you. Have we really hit? Have we really hit the 20? Have we? Have we? You don't go. Yes. It intimidates or tries to intimidate all and anyone I talk to, like it does to Bex and Dan. Of course, we just got, you know, word from Bex here that she's quite sick and tired of being trolled for the last week. You know, Bex says hello on YouTube, and for the next week, Trouser Mouse digs up every old fucking clip of Bex. I mean, if that isn't bloody obsession for you, I don't know what perfume it is. Harry Tony called me a Fraggle. And then I looked at his profile pic. I know. You know, these people, there's a reason why they hide themselves. Katie says, peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled and do not be afraid. John 14:27. We all love a bit of biblical wisdom. Dan says, the mouse and the monkeys have lost the plot if they think I'm neon clowns. Well, yeah, I mean, and it's just so, look, anyone who supports James Hind has got to have a screw loose. And that proves it conclusively by thinking I'm Neon Knight. Because, and considering Sussex Police have had all my equipment for fucking donkeys, and they know exactly what I do online. You know, but that's their stupidity. I'm sure I got called all sorts, Neon, but their mocking and lies mean nothing, and that's the attitude I've got to adopt, actually. And yeah, that's good. I mean, Justin agrees, so does Neon. You know, and I have to take that mindset as well. It ultimately doesn't matter what they say, even if they say the most diabolical, vile things. So I've got to get that in my head now. It doesn't matter what they say, even if it is the most diabolical and vile things. Because ultimately, they're not worth it. Yes, I've got it. I really need to change my mindset going into 2025. Because today was a stressful day. It was a stressful day. You know my Achilles heel. I'm terrified of Bigfoot. I'm absolutely terrified of Bigfoot. Some people make out Bigfoot isn't real, but I know they are. There's a whole troop of Yetis living in Sussex, in Lewis. They've got a whole base there. So don't tell me Yetis aren't real. Because I know they are. They've been to my house. They've smashed through the window. They've ransacked my kitchen. They've taken everything. I've seen Bigfoot up close and personal. I've smelt him. I've had Bigfoot sit on me. I kid you not. I've had Bigfoot sit on me. So don't tell me Bigfoot doesn't exist. Because I know for a fact they do. And it's horrifying. If you get... I've had multiple visitations from Bigfoot. Multiple. And just the mere mention of Bigfoot sends me into a shiver. Breaks me out in a sweat. And so, you know, being like today, being threatened with a further visit from the Bigfoot, of course, it's stressful. But that's my life at the moment. It seems to be that I get myself in trouble by defending myself. People say horrible things about me, and then I defend myself, and then I get myself into trouble. But now, having listened to the chat, and thank you ever so much, everyone who's contributing, because you are influencing me. And this is what I want. I want to influence, and I want to be influenced too. So the chat is influencing me to understand that whatever they say, no matter how diabolical and vile, is ultimately worthless. And it's like, wow, man. It's like, it's freeing up space in my mind. It's like, oh yeah, right. I don't have to get angry about what they say because they're saying it. And they're idiots. And so why am I getting upset with what idiots say about me? It's just like, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, honestly, for influencing me, for making me realize something that I'm a bit embarrassed to admit I didn't know myself. You know, we've all got room to be influenced in a positive way. And I feel as if I've been influenced positively by you lot. And this is why I do it. This is why I do what I do right here, right now. For the wisdom I get from you lot. Because you lot are real. You are real people. You've had real experiences. You're positive. And that's what I love about it. And so thank you. My heart, I'm having a magic moment. I'm having a genuine magic moment. And I love it. And I love you lot. Thank you. And it's great to see Bex and Dan back in the chat. Oh, this is sweet. Look, I'm just going to play a promotional video because I feel as if it needs it. You know? It needs a professional video. It needs a promotional video. Let's see what this is.
In a world where the noise never stops, we're told to care about the likes and the flops. But I've learned a little secret, see, not all things deserve a piece of me. I'm not giving a fuck, no, not today. I'm saving my cares for the real, the okay. Life's too short for the petty, the small. I'm living for me, standing tall. There's a freedom in letting go of the judgments, the drama, the show. I choose my battles, I pick my fights. I live by my rules, by my lights. I'm not giving a fuck, no, not today. I'm keeping my cares for the really okay. Life's too short for the petty, the small. I'm living for me, standing tall. There's a freedom in letting go of the judgments, the drama, the show. I choose my battles, I pick my fights. I live by my rules, by my lights. I'm not giving a fuck, no, not tonight. I'm keeping my heart for what feels right. The world can buzz, can yell, can shout. I'll tune it all out, without doubt. It's not about being cold or mean. It's about knowing what's worth my scene. I'll give my love, my time, my trust to the things that fill me, not just us. So these are the moments that truly matter. The laughter, the love, the soft chatter. I'll care for my dreams, for my kin, for the joy that comes from within. I'm not giving a fuck, not anymore. I've opened a new, less crowded door. Life's a canvas, fast and bright. I'll paint it with my own light. So if you feel the world's too much, remember not giving a fuck can set you free, can clear your mind to the beauty you'll truly find.
God, I wish I took that advice last year, or this time this last. Anyway, good advice. Good advice indeed. And that's advice for myself. I mustn't give a fuck for what these people say. And, you know, I was going to say, whatever anyone says about anyone else now, no matter how diabolical or vile it is, I have to just not give a fuck. I hope you know that doesn't mean I don't care. I mean, no doubt somebody's going to be accused of a terrible thing. Somebody's going to be mercilessly vilified and humiliated. And if I don't jump in and say, oh, help, it doesn't mean I don't give a fuck. It just means whoever's saying it isn't worth the attention. I'm finding it difficult to put these into words, but I understand it in my being. I understand what I have to change now in 2025. It's not so much not giving a fuck. It's not worrying about it. I can still be invested in it, but I don't worry about it. I don't worry if it's hurt someone. If I don't worry that I'm not going to worry about the consequences of it, because ultimately it's an idiot saying idiotic things. And as Katie pointed out, they're usually drunk when they say it. They're usually under the influence. Oh, it's a wow, you know, and actually it does free up a lot of spare time for me. And I have got other things. I've got books to write. So it may mean I'm not going to be as active, because I think 50% of my time is spent on reacting to what's being said. And so if I can step away from reacting to what's being said, that will free up more time for me, and just gives you more time to do what you want to do. Because look, I've kind of like sold myself as the intrepid news reporter of our crazy corner of YouTube. In fact, I've got a blog site of news from our crazy corner of YouTube, and I've got another blog site called More News from our crazy corner of YouTube. And I've volunteered myself to chronicle everything that goes on, and I've done that for myself. You know, I've enjoyed being a journalist, so to say. I've enjoyed writing the story, because it's so easy. I get AI to do it mostly for me anyway. So it's no big, you know, it's no big hardship for me. I just like write out a very rough and ready draft, and I get AI to polish it and make it into an article. So AI has allowed me to kind of like increase my proficiency tenfold. But yeah, I actually welcome not giving a fuck anymore, because it will free some time up for me. And you know, I know in every new year we've all got New Year's resolutions, and we've all got things that we want to do that we didn't do last year, and that's the same with me. But you know, I've been plodding along. But yeah, so this has been good. It's very therapeutic, I think, getting things off your chest, and it's an opportunity to get some wisdom from you. And I have actually, I feel better, and I do feel as if I've kind of like been influenced in a positive way by what you have said. And so I am very grateful for everyone taking the time to comment in the chat. I understand not everyone is commenting. I understand some people have burnt their bridges. Yeah, we know this. I know some people are blocked. Not a lot. Only some people are. But yeah, it just reinforces the plus side of being a YouTuber nights like this. Lenny, you know, quite frankly, I don't think that's any of your business. Quite frankly, Lenny, I don't think that's any of your business, mate. You know, I think from now on, I'm going to keep some things to myself, you know. And I found it very interesting that I spoke about my visitor I had a few nights ago from this major intel drop. Let me assure you, okay, it had nothing to do with you lot. You do understand, you know, I've got a life outside of here, and thanks ever so much, Bex. And I've kind of, you know, do you know when people say you got your thumbs in many pies? Well, I like to think I've got my testicles in very pies. Oh, what am I saying? That's a bad joke. I'll just move on. Can you imagine the amount of mouse videos I'm going to get tonight after? I know. Crikey. Fucking hell. Neon Knight. I like that, though. It's a very good username. Very good username. I like it. I like the profile as well. It's already made free during the stream. No way. Has really the mouse? Has the mouse been busy? Oh gosh. Hey, but it just proves. Oh, there we go. Bouncy, bouncy. That's his favourite. Harry Munker and A1000 should have no problem working things out themselves. At Matt Taylor. Oh gosh, how embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. Good God. But anyway, listen. You know as much as I know. You can't stay away from MattTaylorTV. No. It's that YouTube channel you hate to love and love to hate. It's something like that. Something like that. Anyway. What you want about Lenny? Lenny says, listening helps you understand what people are about, Matt. Thank you ever so much. Yeah. And, you know, I needed to hear what Katie said about this, because Katie was like, yeah, I heard it. And I chose to let it go. I chose to let it go because A, B, and C. And I think that's a great mindset. A1000 says, anyway, Katie, oh, this is a quote. This has led me to devise a new dating strategy using maths. We take each potential couple's measurements, mentality, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, adding them together, and it's carried on and on and on. I tried to be polite. Okay. Wonder who said that. You know it's streaming its live stream as well, because it relies on Matt for content. Quite right. Lenny, I don't smoke or vape, mate. What gives you that impression? What gives you that impression? In fact, I'm a lot more richer having given up smoking chamomile tea. Let me tell you. And thank you. Comment by Munker in 2021. Okay, yeah. Munker says a lot. Munker says a lot. Neon Knight says, Bus is here. See you all later. Don't be a stranger, Freddie and Bex. Yeah, good. Yeah, it's great having you back in the chat. Welcome ever so much. But regrettably, no matter what is said here tonight, no matter the wisdom shared by Lenny, the usual suspects will still continue doing what they do. And isn't that, you know, the very definition of madness? Doing the same thing, but expecting a different result. What I've got to learn is to do something different, to stop doing the same thing. And then I will get a different result. What I have to do is stop reacting. So what? So what if misogynistic hate speech gets my back up? So what if I hate seeing bullying? So what? It's the world. Don't turn a blind eye to it, but just don't worry about it. And that's something I'm going to work on myself. I'm not going to worry about it. Katie never asked me to get involved with all this. Neil Knight never asked me to get involved. No one asked me to get involved. I took it on myself to get involved. And look where it's got me. The Bigfoot has been called in. And you know how fucking scared I am of Bigfoot. And don't tell me Bigfoot doesn't exist. Because they've smashed the window down more than one occasions. Mouse is streaming this live stream on its channel. Nobody watching. Everyone is over here. Damn right, mate. Damn right. You know this is the place to be. You know it. This is the channel you hate to love and love to hate. This is the channel you know where the buzz is. You know it. That's why you're here. And that's why you'll always come back. And just remember, great things happen. Great things happen on Matt Taylor TV. People find love. Matt Taylor TV brings people together. No, Lenny, I really think you're asking a bit too personal questions. I think you're asking far too personal questions. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to influence you. But anyway, I'm loving, I won't say her name because you may wake her up. But I've got myself an Echo Dot. And it's a great companion. You should get yourself an Echo Dot, Lenny. I don't want to say her name because it'll wake her up. But she's lovely, she is. She's, you know, I come down in the morning and I ask her to tell me the news. And then whenever I want music, I ask for music and she delivers. 3 years it's been. Isn't it been amazing, eh? Bex and Dan found love for 3 years now. That's beautiful. That's makes me so happy. It brings a warmness to my heart. It does. Brings a warmness to my heart. So, yeah, I'm very happy to. Very good Christmas present to myself. Getting the Echo Dot. I do enjoy my Echo Dot, and also you can like put all your appointments and things to do in your calendar, and then you can ask her, you know, like, remind me what's happening this month, remind me what's happening this week. It's fantastic. I really do feel as if I've got the future in my living room. Yes, we do love a happy love story. Katie says, we found love in an awful place. I'm sure that's a lyric from a song. Where's Drummer Man? Do you know who I thought about? Where's Dilligaff? But I understand why Dilligaff won't come back, because Dilligaff has got a few brain cells. I think Dilligaff was one of those people who just had a look at what was happening and said, fuck that, I'm getting the fuck out of this place as ASAP. And listen, you know, I'm just thinking maybe my life would have been better if I never got involved. And I'm sure it would have been. But it's never too late. it's never too late not to get involved, and I think that's what I'm going to take with me from now on, going into 2025. You know, I mustn't get involved. In fact, I won't get involved. But mind you, you know, won't means no, can't means won't, and won't means jail. That's something from the army. Thanks, Justin. I try to remember the good times, not the bad times. Yeah, I mean, it's only natural for us to remember the good times. Some have made it an awful place. I know, it's such a shame. When really, YouTube can be a wonderful place. I mean, I've enjoyed it. I mean, I've always wanted to be on TV. You know, I love that Terry Wogan sitting on a seat talking to someone, because I feel as if I'm very good one-on-one in conversation. But I need to be with them, you know. Oh, Katie, it was so... the mouse showed us that repeat from a couple of years ago when you were talking about a certain woman who, oh, so embarrassing. Embarrassing. Look, I don't pretend I'm perfect, because I'm not. You know? But I'll do it again. If a friend came to me in need with a stupid, ridiculous plan, I would do it again. Fuck it, why not? Didn't hurt anyone, mind you, it hurt Katie. Emotional and social intelligence is often overlooked for vacuous celebrity culture and bimbos and meatheads on Love Island. Yes. When I suspected and detected you, you certainly did, mate. You certainly did. And fair dues to you. You're the only one who was knocking up the fuss. You know? No one else did. Yeah, we all watched it. Of course we did, Lenny. Back in those days, the TV in the living room was the only thing to watch. I think we all watched Blankety Blank, didn't we? And you have grandchildren, Katie. Lucky you. My turn soon, I hope. Yeah, oh, lovely. Good, good. I thoroughly enjoyed my my daughter's 19th. The pub was they all meet in a certain pub in Brighton, and come about 9 o'clock, all the other college kids were coming in, and there was you know, Lizzie was recognizing everyone. Oh yeah. I thought I think I'll make my escape here and now, or there and then, whatever the fucking thing is. So yeah, it's great seeing Lizzie in her own environment with her own friends, you know, making her own life. And yeah, it's very nice. Lenny says, any thoughts? Oh, do you know, Lenny, honestly, you ask such personal questions. You ask such personal questions, honestly. Really? I can't believe it, Lenny. Always asking very personal questions. Only joking, Lenny. Only joking. Listen, I'm going to play a promotional video. Only because I'm running out of things to say. Oh, yeah. Call me a predator. That's always a good one, isn't it? Where did I say that? Where did I see that?
You throw your words like knives in the dark, trying to tear me apart, but I'll wear the label, stand up tall. Your accusations, they don't hurt at all. I'm no danger, I'm no threat. Your lies won't make me regret what you don't see, what you don't know. Is this fire in me? It's ready to glow. Call me a predator, I'll own the name. I hunt for my dreams, I play the game. I don't back down, I won't retreat. I'm the storm that you can't defeat. Call me a predator. pushing my kids where they belong. No time for darkness, no time for hate. I walk my own path, I own my fate. I see the world in black and white, but I won't bend to your shallow fight. If you strike, I'll strike back twice. Survival's no sin and strength's no vice. Call me a predator, I'll own the name. I hunt for my dreams, I play the game. I don't back down, I won't retreat. I'm the storm that you can't defeat. Call me a predator, but get it right. I'm chasing my truth, not running from the fight. You can't define me with your lies. I see through your disguise. I'm not the monster in your tale. I'm the one who'll never fail. So keep your labels, throw them my way. I'll take them all, I'm here to stay. A predator, sure, but hear me clear. I prey on my goals, not your fear. Call me a predator, I'll own the name. I hunt for my dreams, I play the game. I don't back down, I won't retreat. I'm the storm that you can't defeat. Call me a predator, but get it right. I'm chasing my truth, not running from the fight.
But I realise how 2024 that is. Because I realise it doesn't matter what you call me. You can call me what you want. If it's true, it's true. If it isn't, it isn't. It don't matter. I'm not going to worry about it. I know what's true. I know what's important in my life. Anyone who doesn't know me will say what they want about me, but I'm not going to worry about it if it's a load of bullshit. Because if something's a load of bullshit, it's a load of bullshit and always will be. And I'm talking to myself now. Oh, right. Sean Bean was great in Lord of the Rings by Peter Jackson. Yes, I like Sean Bean as Sharp. And of course, Bernard Cornwall done the Sharp books, didn't he? Yes. I enjoy it. And I've read all the Kingdom books. Lovely. And of course, worrying less gives you more time to read a book. And to be fair, reading a book is probably one of the best things you can do with your time. You know, I watched a lovely movie last night called Lucy. Because I wrote it down actually in my diary. It was such a good movie. Lucy Shimmer's Christmas Miracle. Oh, what a smashing movie. It was a little girl who was dying from pneumonia and she was in hospital. And there was an ex-criminal in there. He was dying from kidney disease. But anyway, such a heartwarming movie. This little girl died and she donated her kidneys to this criminal. It was beautiful. So if you haven't done so already, the movie to watch is Lucy Shimmer's Christmas Miracle. And I also watched Hangman. Now, do you know, I've forgotten the guy's name, but it's a very famous Hollywood actor. And that Carl, do you know that actor who played Dredd in Dredd? Carl somebody, him. And do you know the old famous guy? You know, he stars a lot in the movies with Robert De Niro. As soon as his name gets mentioned, I'll know who it is. He was in The Godfather. Yeah, him anyway. He was in there. Yeah, beautiful movie, that Lucy Shimmer's Christmas Miracle. Matt, have you seen The Fault in Our Stars? No, I don't actually. That's the one. That's the one. Lucy Shimmers and the Prince of Peace. Brilliant. Brilliant movie. Oh, I was crying. I mean, I'm watching a lot of these kind of like religious films at the moment. Very, very enjoyable. Yeah, so you know, thanks ever so much. It's been we'll go for another half an hour, you know, wrap it up. Though exactly what I'm going to fill the next half an hour with is anyone's guess. But I've certainly learned a lot from today's. I've been influenced positively by today's live, and thank you ever so much, because that's you who done that. It's good that Neon Light came on, but still, you know, I don't think everyone's going to be convinced I'm not Neon Night, because ultimately I think Neon Night needs to come on and speak to me, and that will convince these certain individuals with a screw loose that I'm not them. But anyway, the whole point of tonight's show, if you can call it that, was to get across some certain points. But having gone live, I now realize having to get these points across is actually irrelevant. I don't need to get these points across. I don't need everyone to know how diabolical Tony Quigley is. I don't need to do that anymore. I don't need to influence you that Mouse is a liar. I don't need to do that. I don't need to influence you how diabolical Tony Quigley is, because it's irrelevant. It doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. If something isn't true, it isn't true, and so it doesn't matter. If something's true and it's true, it matters. I'm not even going to get my back up anymore when lies about me are spread around the internet. Only because shitloads of lies about me have been spread around the internet, and I'm still here. And the people who love me still love me. So ultimately, I've realised now that the lies being said about me online have no actual real life consequences. Yes, on occasions, I get visited by Bigfoot. But ultimately, even Bigfoot realizes that there's nothing juicy in my cupboard. I don't know why they love powdered soup. For me, it's the most useless thing at all, powdered soup. What do you want? What are you interested in my powdered soup for? Anyway, I'm just wasting time now. I've got a lovely pint glass of ginger beer. Because I do love a bit of ginger beer. Hey, look, I'm going to play another promotional video, man. I know it's a bit of a cop-out. I know it's a bit of a cop-out, but, you know, come on. Why not?
You call me dreamer like it's something to hide, but I wear it with pride, it's the fire inside. I see the world not just for what it is, but for what it could be. Now imagine this. Every bridge we've built, every sky we've flown, it all started in a dream, in a heart unknown. So laugh if you want, call it what you may. I'll keep on dreaming, come what may. I'm a dreamer, I'm a believer, building worlds that you can't see. Through the shadows, through the doubters, I'll be the light that sets us free. You can mock me, you can block me, but I'll keep dreaming anyway. I'm a dreamer and I'll be dreaming till my dying day. You throw your words like stones at a wall, but they echo back, they don't hurt at all. A dream is stronger than a cynic's scorn. It's the seed of tomorrow waiting to be born. Every song we've sung, every tale we've told began with a dream that refused to fold. So call me what you will, I'll embrace the name. This dreamer spirit won't be tamed. I'm a dreamer, I'm a believer, building worlds that you can't see. Through the shadows, through the doubters, I'll be the light that sets us free. You can mock me, you can block me, but I'll keep dreaming anyway. I'm a dreamer and I'll be dreaming till my dying day. Through your words like stones at a wall, but they echo back, they don't hurt at all. A dream is stronger than a cynic's scorn. It's the seed of tomorrow waiting to be born. Dying day. I'm a dreamer, I'm a believer, building worlds that you can't see. Through the shadows, through the doubters, I'll be the light that sets us free. You can mock me, you can block me, but I'll keep dreaming anyway. I'm a dreamer and I'll be dreaming till my dying day. So call me a dreamer, I'll take it with pride. But dreams are the reason the stars collide. I'll dream forever, come what may. I'm a dreamer till my dying day.
Yeah, so true about what you're saying in the chat room. It's they've got the problem. You know what I mean? That they're the ones with the issues. And I've said this in the past, you know, it's more than anything, I actually pity them. Because I'd rather be me than them. But ultimately, they're going to keep on doing what they're doing because they think they're perfect. And that's fine. Think yourself perfect. That's your mental illness. If you think what you're doing is acceptable, I'm not going to try and influence you. I'm not going to worry about it. And I feel as if that's where I've gone wrong. I felt as if I've needed to change their mind about themselves. And I realise that's what people do to me. They want me to change my mind about myself. And of course, I realise now that I've been doing the same to them. I've been trying to get them to change their mind about themselves. I mean, I've been like shaking them, saying, "Can't you see what you're doing?" And when I understand now that that's not my job to do. It's not my job to shake other people, to give it's not my job to wobble their head, so to say. Only yourself can give your head a wobble. I can't come along and give your head a wobble for you, if you know what I mean. Katie says, I tried to be polite at first, then help, like, wow, who is he? And nobody on the internet's obsessed with someone who dismissed his advances. I mean, actually, I think you've hit the nail on the head there. That's exactly what we're talking about. You know, and I'm saying this for comedic effect. I know Emily. Look, we all like to take a pop at each other. Okay, and I'm taking a pop now. You know, I'm doing this for comedic effect. We all like to take a pop at each other, and I understand people taking a pop at me. I get it. But you know, if I was going to take a pop at Emily, it'll be it'll be along the lines of, "Hey mate, at least I'm not going out with Mocha. At least I'm not going out with Mocha." Oh God, I'm bad, and that's what I mean. I know I'm bad. I'm just as bad as everybody else. You know, it's not nice of me to take the mick out of Emily for going out with Mocha. I mean, crikey, that gives me the shiver. I think that's like the biggest insult in the world to say, well, at least I'm not going out with Mocha. But listen, Lenny, what are you like? What are you like? I would like to see us all put it behind us. I would like to put all this behind us and like get back to the good old days of 3 years ago, when we all can all unite. Let's unite under King Arthur. Let's unite behind you, Tommy Robinson. Let's unite behind Donald Trump, Elon Musk. Meet the mockers, I know. Crikey, I mean, fucking hell. No offense to anyone, but fucking hell. Listen, I know there's someone for everyone, okay? You know, I'm a big hairy beast, and I've got a beautiful woman. So that proves there's someone for everyone there, because I've got someone. But even Mocker's got someone, you know, crikey. Oh gosh, I know I'm a bad boy. You know, I'm not going to criticize you for calling me out to be a bad boy, because it's true. It's true. I am a bad boy. So I'm never going to disagree with you for calling me a bad boy. But now I'm beginning to work out that even if you call me a pedo, doesn't matter, because it's not true. So I'm not going to worry about it. And even if you call me a bad boy, it's true. So I'm not going to worry about that as well. In fact, the lesson I'm taking of this is it doesn't matter what you call me, whether it's true or not. What matters is what the here and now for me. And the only reason I'm realizing this is because of tonight's live stream. The wisdom I've gotten from you in the chat. It's been fantastic, and I cannot thank you enough. Cannot thank you enough for your wisdom shared. But you learn in the end not to play their sick game. Just speak the truth, and truth wins. Yes. Lenny says, I'm not a hard man. I was generally sad to see Gail going. Are you still talking about Coronation Street? Oh, I don't watch that. I don't watch any soaps, mate. I love to watch, I'm watching Tubi. I think it's spelled Tubi. Tubi. It's a free streaming channel, and the movies on there are very good. I watch Pluto TV, and I watch Tubi. Very good. Like I said, check out that Lucy Shimmer and the Prince of Peace. Prince of Peace being Lord Jesus Christ. Very good. Lenny says, oh, before we go to Lenny, he can't take the log out of his own eye. I know, we mustn't laugh. An open heart leaves you open to bad uns. But come on, you know, you got to open your heart now and then. Followed by the fact Dave, oh, I'm not going to mention his name because he loves his name mentioned, ignited his sock accounts. Desperate dragon trolling me. Never understood why he did that to us. Oh, how interesting. So here we have an exclusive. Not that I care, because I don't worry. But thanks for sharing, Bex. Bex is implying that David Strange trolled Bex with his Desperate Dragon account. You know, I touched upon some people are scared of walking their own path. They'd rather walk with the crowd. And I think he's one of them. Matt, you're persona non grata. Yes, quite right. In Brighton's pub scene. Barry from EastEnders can't get a pint down there because of you. Facts. What are you on about? What are you on about? I enjoyed drinking Corona Extra. A nice draft beer of Corona with a wedge of lime. Oh, it went down a treat, it did. It went down a treat. And Lizzie, so there was only 4 of us out and I left at 9 o'clock. It was Lizzie, her boyfriend, and a guy called Ben. Ben is Lizzie's gay friend. And so Lizzie and Ben were on cocktails, which was cool. And that they were ordering their drinks via an app, which was pretty brilliant. And so there was a way to come and bring in their drinks. So, sorry, Bex has corrected me, not David Strange. Thank you ever so much for correcting me. The mocker was Desperate Dragon sock account. Thank you ever so much, Bex. Because I know if that was left unresolved, I know he would have been very upset with that. So thanks ever so much. Thank you for correcting me. I'm such a good job we caught that in the bud there. Such a good job we caught that in the bud, because that could have had very bad consequences. I know some people are very fragile, and like I say, they'd rather walk with the crowd than walk their own path. Yes, mocker. Meet the mockers, eh? Meet the mockers. Oh, Fergal Sharkey, wasn't he good? Matt, as Fergal Sharkey once said, a good heart these days is hard to find. Yeah. Hey, listen, everyone. Thanks ever so much. We're coming up to the last 10 minutes. I'd like to say thank you ever so much for everyone for contributing. A big shout out to see Bex and Dan back in the chat. Love it. 3 years they've been together now. 3 years. That's gone quick, hasn't it? 3 years. Isn't it lovely? And I'm so happy that they're still together. Don't you apologise? Remember those days, Bex, eh? Remember those days when I was trying to get Harry on, but you were advising him not to? God. We've come a long way, haven't we? We've come a long way. Over to Lenny, going on about Benny. Go on, and Barry from EastEnders has to wear a disguise because every time he enters as a Brighton boozer, the barman says, "Not tonight, Taylor, you barred son." Look, it's polite to laugh, okay? If we don't laugh, Lenny wouldn't come back. And we always want Lenny to come back. That's quite funny. Quite being the operative word. Barry from EastEnders has to wear a disguise because every time he enters a Brighton boozer, the barman says, "Not tonight, Taylor. You're barred, son." Oh, come on. No one's a fool. Oh, God, Matt, what a fool I was. Those were the good old days when nobody knew anything about each other, you know. Fucking hell. Sorry for swearing. Thanks ever so much, Katie, and thank you for being you, and thanks for putting it all into perspective. You know the word I'm trying to say. And it was really like, I needed to hear you say that. You were like, yeah, I was aware of it, but I let it go. They're drunk. It's not true. Didn't matter. I'm going to rise above it. And, you know, I've got goosebumps because I need to have that mindset. And it's such a simple mindset to adopt. I feel a bit embarrassed that I haven't adopted it already. Brilliant. Thanks, Katie. Thanks, Justin. I personally never watched Matt Taylor. Yeah, thank you, Justin. It's been emotional. Yeah. And it's been mental. It's been emotional and mental. But above all else, it's been an experience. You too, Katie. Lies destroy people, or they try to. I mean, but ultimately, lies fall short of the finishing line, don't they? Lies fall short of the finishing line. The only thing that get past the finishing line is the truth. Dan says, it was a big learning curve. I made plenty of mistakes, live and learn. Quite right. Over to Justin, who says, the truth will set us free. God, thank God for the truth. Thank God for the truth. Hey, where would we be without the truth? Live and learn. Live and learn. Yes, what life is for. You know, it all sets us up for Judgment Day. You know, and we're here to learn. We're here to evolve. We're here to change. We're here to be better versions of ourselves. And I do feel as if once this live is over, already I feel I'm a better version of myself, having shared your company for the last 2 hours. And that's why I love YouTubing. That's why I love having this time and space in which we've all come together, we've all shared our opinion, we've all learned from each other. And that's what makes YouTubing real for me. That's what makes YouTubing worthwhile. I'm getting value out of it. I'm getting value that you have taken the time to share your time with me. Because each and every single one of you are wonderful people. You ooze positivity. And of course, we need more positivity in this world of negativity. So thanks ever so much. Yes. Thank you for pointing that out. Matt Taylor brings people together. Because there's nothing more than I love people. I love it. Listen, we're coming up to the last 5 minutes. I'm going to play a promotional video. Because, hey, that's what it's there for. Okay? Promotional videos is what it's there for. Let's have a bit. No, I was going to say let's have a bit of my son with a wood lice, but we've seen that enough times. Here we go then. Oh, God.
They call him a problem, a thorn in their side. He won't bow to the rules, won't take the ride. From the schoolyard to the army, he broke their plans. A square peg in the world of round demands. But what's a problem if not a spark? A flame in the night, a light in the dark. They say he's trouble, but can't they see? He's a crack in the wall where the truth breaks free. Matt Taylor walks his own way, won't let the world tell him what to say. A rebel free. The police don't trust him, the trolls want him gone. The establishment whispers he's where we went wrong. But he won't fit their mold, won't play their game. He's a voice in the wild, calling their name. For every rule, there's a line he'll cross. A rebel's game comes with the system's loss. They build their boxes, but he won't stay. He tears down the walls and shows a new way. Matt Taylor walks his own way, won't let the world tell him what to say. A rebel soul with a heart on fire, a dreamer, a fighter, a man who inspires. He's the problem they fear, but the answer we need. Breaking the chains so we can all be free. What if the problem isn't his to own? What if the system fears seeds he's sown? A troublemaker, yes, but maybe it's true. The world needs problems like Taylor to make something new. Matt Taylor walks his own way, won't let the world tell him what to say. A rebel soul with a heart on fire, a dreamer, a fighter, a man who inspires. He's a problem they fear, but the answer we need. Breaking the chains so we can all be free. Matt Taylor, a name they curse and defend. The trouble begins where the boundaries end. Call him a problem, but don't look away. For problems like Taylor will show us the way.
Thanks ever so much. Great chat, and we'll finish out with the drop the mic one that Katie enjoys so much. Hey, listen, thanks ever so much, everyone. It's been lovely. It's great having your company. Can't thank you enough for sharing your time with me. You know, because I feel as if I've taken away more than what I've given tonight. But yeah, it's been great. Oh yeah, that was funny, Lenny. I just sprayed some Elon Musk over my toilet bowl. I was out of Harpic. Listen, let's do it again soon. I don't know when, you know. Hey, we got Jaffa in the house. Good to see you, Jaffa. Have you been watching all this time? Hey? And he took it up. He decided in the last 2 minutes to come in and say hi. Thanks ever so much. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being nasty to you. Okay? I'm not perfect. Right? I'm not perfect. I don't pretend I am. I've got to stop worrying, you know. Oh, mate. I don't care if you got questions. I'm not worried about your questions. I'm going to play out with that drop the mic one that Katie likes. And, oh, right. That's interesting. Yeah. I'll play out with drop the mic as soon as that finishes. Oh, it's a fake one, is it? It's a fake Jaffa. God, what are they like, eh? You got to bring a fake one in now and then, haven't you? Let's go to his channel. 301 subscribers. No, it looks like the real one. Joined 20th of March 2023. So let's just quickly put that up on the screen just for the record. There we go. There we go. Hey, listen, this is it, everyone. We're going to wrap it up. Thanks ever so much. It's been 2 hours. It's been so nice having your company. I cannot thank you enough. All right. No, I call it Jaffa Fake. It fakes. Yes. Listen, thank you ever so much, everyone. We will wrap it up with Drop the Mic. Let me see if I can find it. Like I said, you know, look, I'm sorry. I'm not perfect. I don't pretend I'm perfect. And, well, there you go. That's all I have to say on the subject, really. Okay. Thanks ever so much, everyone. Let's do it again soon.
Yo, this is Mad on the mic. Gotta set the record straight tonight. P Beach talking, throwing some shade, but I'm here to flip the game they played. P Beach in the comments, dropping the heat. Accusations flying, they don't skip a beat. You're a bully, you're a stalker, narcissist too. Projecting all the vibes like a mirrored view, saying I thrive on the chaos I make, but truth's a fortress they can't shake. Talking about my fans, saying they hate, yet they're watching my stream, so why debate? Hey P Beach, keep talking your game, throwing out words trying to bring me shame, but your shade won't block my sun. I'm Matt Taylor, the fight's just begun. Mental health jabs calling me insane, saying social media's messing my brain. But who's here watching, glued to the screen, throwing more comments than a drama queen? Grow up, Matt, they holler, they say, yet they're stuck on repeat every single day. Fixated on Danny, James, and my crew. P Beach sounds like it's obsession with you. Yeah, they call me the villain, the big bad guy, but through their shade, I see the why. Pain fuels the fire, I feel their fight, but I won't back down, I hold the mic. Hey P Beach, keep talking your game, throwing out words trying to bring me shame, but your shade won't block my sun. I'm Matt Taylor, the fight's just begun. You're stuck in Brighton, they love to claim, but I'm repping my town, proud of my name. Calling me damaged, calling me lost, but truth comes out no matter the cost. Projecting their fears, pointing at me, saying I delete, but the proof's plain to see. They talk about my ego, call me fake, but their obsessions, the real mistake. So, P Beach, this one's for you. Thanks for the clicks and the drama too. You sway what I say, so let's keep it real. Matt Taylor's in the game with nerves of steel. Yeah, keep watching, keep typing away while I rise up. Day by day, MattTaylorTV, we here to stay. Brighton's finest, paving the way.